How long should your essay be? How to develop best ideas for the test? How to write a well-framed essay? How to plan your essay? What are the most common questions you get in this section? I get these questions from IELTS aspirants almost every single day. If you are an IELTS aspirant too, then these questions must have crossed your mind at least once. Hi all, this is Manisha and welcome back to Leverage IELTS, brought to you by Leverage Edu, your trusted study abroad expert. So, let's get started with the first question, which is how many paragraphs should your essay contain and what the structure should look like. So, not one body paragraph, not 4 or 5. You should have 2 body paragraphs in your task too. 3 paragraphs are also accepted, but you can score well in 2 too. Each of your body paragraphs should contain one main point with 1 to 2 examples to support your opinion further. It is advised to stick with 2 paragraphs because, as you know, you will have a reasonable amount of time to complete the task. The next question is, how many types of essays are there in this task? Well, there are 5 types of essays in both general training and academic test. Number 1, opinion essays. Here, you will be given an opinion and asked if you agree or disagree with the same. They can ask to what extent you agree or disagree. Do you agree or disagree? What is your opinion? Also, if you have mixed thoughts, you can give an answer wherein you will be agreeing with the opinion in one paragraph and disagreeing in another. Next type is advantage and disadvantage essays. Now, here you will provide advantages and disadvantages, and also they can ask you to provide one of them like this. Next is discussion essay, wherein you will discuss both sides. Now, these are direct question essays in which they will ask you a question and you will provide your points with supporting examples. It will be more like you will be giving your opinions plainly without agreeing or disagreeing with something. And the last category is solution essays, where they will ask you to give solutions to any particular problem. The next most asked question is how to plan your essay. See, we all know how important it is to plan every time you are about to do anything, anywhere. Now, how to plan it so you finish it in time, cover all the parameters and give a band 8+ essay. Because you can have the best ideas in the world, but unless you can develop them into a well-structured essay, you will be far away from scoring well. Now, there are 4 simple steps of IELTS essay planning. Analyze the question, generate ideas, record synonyms, plan the structure. Let's go through them one by one. First, how to analyze the question. Generally, what I see is students make these mistakes in this area. How? Well, they don't know thoroughly, read the questions or think about it before answering it. They write about the general topic rather than answering the specific question, and they fail to recognize the type of question being asked. Now, let's have a look at this question. According to a recent study, the more time people use the internet, the less time they spend with real human beings. Some people say that instead of seeing the internet as a way of opening up new communication possibilities worldwide, we should be concerned about how this affects social interaction. How far do you agree with this opinion? The main keywords in this question are people using the internet, less time with humans, effect of internet on real interactions. Now, the next step is to brainstorm. This is where you analyze the question and jot down 3 to 4 main ideas that come to your mind. Okay, fun fact. There's this technique called the friends method. Imagine you are with a friend and he or she is asking you the same question. What answers would you give them off the top of your head? Write around those points instead of forcing your mind to generate brilliant ideas using high-level terminology, which is not even necessary. So, following this method will enable you to come up with straightforward solutions in everyday language, hence providing you with more time to write. Next step is to come up with synonyms, which if you want, you can do after you are done with your essay. But it would be rather risky and you can end up forgetting about it, or maybe you won't have much time at the end of the text. Let's see how you can do it before you start writing. So here is a sample question. People in some of the poorer parts of the big cities are too terrified to leave their homes at night because they are worried about crime. What factors contribute to crime in certain places and how may those issues be resolved? Here are a few suitable alternatives you can use for this question. Poor area, a neglected neighborhood or a destitute region. City, a large city or urban area. Evening, after dark. Cause, explanation. Origin or beginning. Just like this, you need to think of multiple synonyms before you start writing your answer, because these are the words you will be using the most and you don't want to repeat the same words over and over again. The last step is to decide the structure of your essay. Generally, the structure of IELTS writing essay would go like this. Introduction. In here, paraphrase the question and if required, state your opinion in just a line. Body paragraph. It will contain the main idea. For example, if you think the internet is good, so you will provide the reason why you think that. That would be your main idea plus an example supporting your idea. Now, the example can be from your own experience or imagination, but it should be related to the idea. Body paragraph 2, main idea, explanation, example. Conclusion is the summary of your main ideas. If required, restate your main idea. Once it's fixed in your mind, all you need to do is to fill in each part with your own ideas and write a well-framed answer. Let's move on to the next question now. Many of you ask what we can do if at the end of the test we are only left with 5 minutes and are still not done with the exam. In this case, the first thing you will do is write your conclusion. The examiner will judge you on 4 aspects, one of which is task response. So the examiner will expect a conclusion. This will surely save you from losing significant marks in the exam. The next question that we have is how to write a proper introduction. So here you will do 2 things. Firstly, you will write a sentence introducing the topic and giving some background facts about it, and then tell the reader what you will be writing about. Blood sports have become a hot topic for debate in recent years. As society develops, it is increasingly seen as uncivilized and cruel to the helpless animals that are killed. Blood sports should be banned. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Now, its introduction would go like this. Despite the fact that killing animals for sport is popular in modern society, it remains a contentious issue. I believe that blood sports are cruel and uncivilized and so should be banned as soon as possible. As you can see, the topic is included in the opening phrase along with some background information. The second phrase then expresses my viewpoint and informs the reader that the essay will argue the case for why it is cruel. Well, we have come to the end of our video. I hope you got all your queries answered, as it's quite important to get 100% clarity on the things you are preparing. If you still have any doubts about this particular section, do not hesitate to write them in the comment section. I'm here to help anytime and every time. With this, we have come to the end. We'll be here with more such informative videos soon. Till then, stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you are notified of all the upcoming videos.